All right.
Welcome everybody to the Legacy Finals of the 5K Standard in Dallas, Fort Worth. This is Ray Rashad bringing you the finals with Eric
Palmerduca.
Palmerduca, sorry, on the left with Vampires, and Brian Tidwell on the right with Jund.
All right, so this is like the recap of where Standard started at, right?
Yeah.
Like Vampires versus John.
Yep.
Right now we have a Vampire Hex Mage in play for Eric.
And he just got Blightning. Brian just Blightninged Eric over there. He discarded Bloodghast and Swamp to.
So it only really got one card.
Yeah.
So John doing what it does best, playing in Blightnings and probably another Blightning.
Our viewers are all saying that Vampires has a horrible matchup against Jund.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look good. We got Blightning, and then is that another Blightning?
Another Blightning.
I don't know that Blightning is the card that makes this matchup really good for Jund, but it's not bad. It ain't bad.
That's true, but Blightning's not the card you're looking for.
So Eric should be going down to... Eric's going to go down to 14, and this attack for 4 is going to bring Brian to 14 also, so it's going to be 14 up.
So Eric has a Mind Sludge and another Hex Mage in his hand.
Looks like a Mind Sludge, and that might be a Hex Mage.
We'll see what happens soon. Garuk comes into play. He's going to pop out. Oh, no, untap.
Untapping. Do we have a Terminate in hand over for Brian?
Yeah, he does have a Terminate in hand.
Yeah, so that looks like Terminate on... Well, actually, isn't... I probably would have waited on that Garuk because we have a Hex Mage in play that can just 1-for-1 the Garuk. So that Terminate isn't even good anymore.
So I think he's hoping that the Bloodghast and the Hex Mage are going to...
Attack Garuk?
Attack Garuk. And then he'll use a Terminate after Garuk dies. Just a Garuk gain 2 life, I guess.
Right. Looks like we are actually attacking the
Yep, they attacked the Garuk.
Yeah.
So he kind of just threw away the Garuk. I think he could have played it a little differently.
Yeah, I guess Brian got the most value he could have out of that Terminate given the circumstances. Except he could have played the Terminate
after the Garuk.
Right.
Ooh, and there's a Chandra that you're not used to seeing.
So there we go. That's why we didn't want to... that's why we wanted to save or use the Garuk as like bait.
Yeah. So go ahead. Chandra goes ahead and gets Eric for 1. This might not be looking very good for Eric. Stuck in 4 land with the Mind Sludge in hand.
And Eric is pinged by Chandra. That's going to bring Chandra up to back up to 6 loyalty. I think it starts off at 6.
Starts off, yeah.
Or it starts off at 5.
6 or 5.
Well, it costs 5, and one of them, it costs 5 and has 6 loyalty. So it went down to 5 and then it went back up to 6.
All right. Bloodghast comes into play due to the fetching a land. Land is drawn. Disfigure is drawn. No land.
Nope, no 5th land for the Mind Sludge.
And Bloodghast is gonna probably try to take a bite out of Chandra.
I thought you were gonna say take a bite out of crime.
Take a bite out of crime, and the Team Edwards, is going in. Twilight fans out there.
Hey, I mean, I haven't watched Twilight yet, so I can't make any decisions. But scores 12-14, actually 11-14, thanks to Chandra activation. Brings loyalty up 1 more.
Future Leech comes into play. All right. Brian passes the turn, I believe, and I think Eric's just thinking of what to do.
Well,
all he has is a disfigure. I don't think he didn't draw yet.
Is there also? I think there's also a Tendrils.
Yeah,
contemplating Tendrils. Tendrils seems like a fine play.
Yeah, Tendrils, the Future Leech. So
that's Bloodghast get in again.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna do.
So Eric will jump up to 15.
Right, so it's 15-14 thanks to the life gain from Tendrils of Agony.
Eric draws a Sign in Blood. Not the 5th land he was hoping for.
Well, it's almost a 5th land. I'm sure there's a land in the top 2 cards. It's got to be. If not, then we're in trouble.
Finals.
Do we need to get that resent?
Yeah.
Is he resending it?
Tried twice while I was away.
All right, so Blood Guys is going to get Chandra again for 2. Brings loyalty down to 3, I believe. And we did find a land out for that Sign in Blood, which is going to allow...
A big Mind Sludge, I mean.
Well, there's also a Malakir Blood Witch in Eric's hand.
That is a Malakir Blood Witch.
But as long as the coast is relatively clear, we could go Mind Sludge first to keep our Blood Witch alive. Because Brian actually does have a Maelstrom Pulse in hand, which, you know, can easily dispatch of a Blood Witch. Nice shiny forest there. I'm a fan.
Yep.
Foil and full art.
John hasn't done any Jundy things yet.
What?
Bituminous Blast and blah, 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 blah.
Well, it's time for some dragons.
Oh, wait.
Here.
Is this,
Double dragon.
Yep. And there's a nice array token.
Boo. I mean, boo. We're going to keep pinging Eric with Chandra.
Is Brian going for ultimate plan?
The ultimate's pretty devastating. 10 damage is most of Eric's life. So if it actually gets to the point where the ultimate is usable, Eric's probably going to lose to it.
Yep. So let's see. So what's going to happen here? Maybe... There's a Grim Discovery in his hand, too.
In whose hand?
In Eric's hand.
All right, we're going to get some value out of Disfigure. That was a pretty good play.
Oh, I get Disfigure.
Yeah.